Hello, and welcome to VMware Learning Platform. Today, I would like to discuss with you what VMware Learning Platform is, how you can use it within your organization, and give you a quick demo on what your end user experience might look like. VMware Learning Platform is a training environment virtual lab delivery platform. It's a SaaS service that was created by VMware for being able to deliver training labs to our own customers and to our employees in order to give them a great hands-on experience for the different products that we were developing year to year. The platform itself has been expanded and made into a commercial service so that our customers can enjoy the benefits of the service that we've created for ourselves. And this has really become important recently because of the needs for flexible distance learning in various different organizations and within larger educational institutions, where your customers or your students may need to be able to have hands-on training experiences that are above and beyond your traditional slideshow and video demonstrations to provide a strong, engaging learning experience. Various different ways that we can use the VMware Learning Platform for training your end users is through providing hands-on experience for learning software development platforms, cybersecurity training environments where they might need to be isolated so that they can go through various different cybersecurity training scenarios, or even hardware simulation labs where you need to be able to connect to various different hardware platforms, provide a safe and secure method for connecting into your environment, and provide a repeatable, consistent training experience for your end users as part of that. So as I said, VMware Learning Platform is a SaaS platform that we are leveraging here at VMware, and we're extending it to our customers to be able to use for their own customized lab development needs. So let me jump over to the end user interface and give you a quick demonstration. So here you can see I'm logged into the customer portal for the end users to be able to launch their own labs. This is a self-service portal. As an end user, you can go through and select the labs that you'd want to take and go through as part of a guided experience. So here you can see I have additional details for the amount of time that I might have available to me to take a lab, and some additional details on what's included content-wise. After enrolling in the lab, I'm going to go ahead and start the lab. And what this is doing on the backend cloud side is provisioning a lab based on a template that's been developed for this particular training scenario. As you can see on the right-hand side, I've got a lab manual that's attached that walks me through steps that I would be progressing through as part of this training experience. Now, every single student that is launching this lab is going to have an identical copy of the virtual lab they're going to be walking through as part of the training session. And you can see here, I have access to a console that I can log into directly. And this is a direct console session that I have within this box. There's no clients or anything that I've had to install in order to get access to this virtual machine and interact with it directly. Now, a couple of things that I want to point out. Within the manual itself, you can see that we've got steps in the ability to modify the console text size, being able to move back and forth. You can also make the window float and move it over to other monitors and things like that, trying to maximize the amount of screen that's available to the students and make it available for them to use on secondary devices if they needed to. Now, within the console session that I have here, this is a live real virtual machine that I'm interacting with. It can go out to the internet if I need to. We can also isolate this if needed to as part of that training experience. And I can interact with the virtual machines here just as you would expect in a typical virtualized lab environment. I can reset the virtual machine, I can power it down, send Control-Delete, etc., even sending text via copy paste into the virtual lab environment. Now, here you can see at the top, I've got a couple of different parameters. I've got the amount of time remaining for this virtual experience. This is all set by the administrator, defining how long your students have access to the virtual environment. And I can also end or exit the lab. These are customizable parameters. In this case, I can actually exit the lab and come back to it at a later date, provided my entitlement hasn't expired yet. Or I can end this session right now. And in the back end, our automation system would delete the virtual machine template that had been versioned for me and release those resources back so another student can take a virtual lab. This is a high-level review of what that experience is like for your end users. Obviously, the sky's the limit on what type of virtual lab environment you can create for your end users. It can contain anything from a single virtual machine up to several dozens of virtual machines if needed, all networked together to simulate whatever type of training environment you would like the student to interact with. And with that, you can make it a template, set it up in the end state that you want to present to the end user, and our system will provision that on demand for as many students as you have needing access to it, and a repeatable training environment for your end users. If you have any questions specific to what VMware Learning Platform is, I definitely urge you to go to our website, learningplatform.vmware.com/about, and you can contact us. Definitely engage your salespeople if you have any questions, and we look forward to hearing from you.